Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn lesson 8 static electricity. Now let us understand what is electric charge. When the positive charge and negative charge on an object are balanced, the object is neutral. That is, there is no net charge on that object. If these charges are not balanced, the object is said to be charged object. Two rods carrying similar charges push each other away. This is called as repulsion. Two rods carrying opposite type of charges get pulled towards each other. This is called attraction. All substances are made up of particles. These particles are ultimately made up of very tiny atoms. Each atom contains a stationary positive charge and moving negative charge. These two charges being perfectly balanced, an atom is electrically neutral. Next concept is of frictional electricity. Electric charge generated by friction is called frictional electricity. This charge is produced only at the place of friction. Electrically charged objects attract uncharged objects. There is repulsion between like electric charges and there is attraction between unlike electric charges. Hence, repulsion is used as a test for identifying an electrically charged object. The electric charge generated by induction stays only as long as the charged object is near to it. Now let us understand what is gold leaf electroscope. This is a simple device used to detect electric charge on an object. It consists of copper rod which has a metal disc at the upper end and two thin gold leaves at the other. Here we can see in this picture this is a copper rod and a metal disc is attached to it, and these are the thin gold leaves attached to that rod at another end. The rod is placed in a bottle so that disc is above the bottle. When charged object is taken near the disc, both the leaves get charged by the same electric charge and repel each other. When we touch the disc with our hand, leaves collapse because the charge in the leaves goes into the earth through our body. Same has been displayed here. This is a charged object. When we are moving it towards this disc, these two gold leaves get charged with the same charge and hence repel each other. And when we touch that disc or when that disc gets earth, then these two leaves collapse and hence get attracted to each other. Let us consider next concept of atmospheric electric charge. We many times have seen lightning. When air and clouds rub each against in the sky, the part of some clouds on the upper side becomes positively charged and lower side becomes negatively charged. When negative charge on the bottom of the cloud becomes much larger than the charge on the ground, it starts flowing towards the ground in stages. This happens very fast in much less than a second, and at that time heat, light and sound energy are produced along with the electric current. Now let us see what does it exactly mean by lightning strike. Due to attraction between opposite charges on the cloud and the building, the charge on the cloud flows towards the building, and this is called as lightning strikes. Now let us see what is lightning conductor. Lightning conductor is a device used for protection from lightning strikes. It consists of a long copper strip with one end fork. This end is at the highest part of the building. The other end of the strip is connected to a plate of cast iron. A pit is dug in the ground, coal and salt are filled into the pit. and the iron plate is placed upright in the pit. This helps to spread the electric charge quickly into the ground and prevent damage to that building. So, whenever an electrically charged cloud passes over the building, the electric charges flowing towards the building are conducted into the ground through the copper strip and damage to the building can be prevented. So, this diagram explains the same working of lightning conductor. This is a lightning rod, this is a conductor attached to the building, and this is the earth connection. Thus, damage to the building can be provided whenever lightning strikes. Thank you.